Alright everybody, welcome back to another race on this channel of Gran Turismo Sport, not Sport, Gran Turismo 7 obviously, on this channel Whip Racing. And yeah, just for the intro I included some nice scenery, video clips I guess. Yeah, once again racing at Daytona. I kind of see it as a 12-hour simulation, sped up, of course. And yeah, here you can see my car that I designed in the colors of my YouTube channel. And yeah, I also included the logo, as you can see, especially on the back. Although, yeah, I needed to put on various layers of the logo to have different colors. And yeah, that's the grid, and it should start any second. First there's the rolling, and then there will be the countdown. I also, yeah, as you just could see, I'm including a lot of different scenes in this video, a lot of different perspectives. And yeah, I already know the result, of course, since I'm talking after the video. But yeah, let's see how this race goes. This perspective I just love, to be honest. It feels like you're so much more immersed in the game. Like everything comes together also with my livery that I designed myself and my logo. Everything feels more connected now. Me, the game, my channel, the car. It's almost like I'm really on a track. And here we fight another Porsche 911 RSR GT3. In one of the two standard liveries you can have when you choose this car. I mean, you have to decide for one, but you have two options. The other one just has a kind of a maybe silver or beige color instead of the red. And yeah, here was some ramming action that also cost me a position, but now I'm gaining one or two. I think one. Yeah, these banked curves really give some epic scenes. Into the bus stop chicane and out of the bus stop section. Oh, someone spun, or two people even. I might still change the design a little more, but for the moment I'm satisfied. Already in 11th position after one lap. The pit stop should be around lap 5 or 6, maybe 7, but I think did it in lap 6, and I decided to not change the tires, because hard tires actually can last quite long, and in my opinion they don't lose much of performance. And yeah, so by that I save a little time at the pit stop. What is more important in this race is namely that the fuel consumption is quite high, so you definitely have to refuel even if you do a lot of fuel saving. Well, maybe, I don't know, but maybe if you like put the fuel consumption at the lowest setting, I think think it might work to get until the finish line and the end of the race, but wouldn't be fun. You would be so slow. And maybe also you would definitely finish in the last place, I don't know, in last position. Here in this section, the road, as you might be able to see, is quite bumpy. So I think you have to be a little extra observant. And don't overdo the acceleration, I guess. But just be really prepared to any unforeseeable reactions of the car. I think this car in this livery is even more of a beauty. Oh, there he went off. And we gain one more position. I think the spoiler really looks great in white. And also the tires. So as of this moment, as I'm talking and doing this recording, the GT7, so this game's servers are down because of a problem with the update they rolled out today, and it's giving the company a lot of backlash because it seems like they want to force microtransactions, and so it might be the cause, or the consequence of this might be that being affordable, being able to buy a car to do a daily race or a FIA Nations Cup or manufacturer race, that it might take a lot of time to grind to be able to afford the car. And yeah, so if you want to be able to do that, you might have to actually buy with real money the car, and people are not happy about it because not everybody can afford this, not everybody wants to do this. I think I also don't want to do this, and yeah, if it takes like hours or more than hours to be able to afford a car, it's not fun. And I also don't like the company's communications. They really don't say much. They don't give an update on the progress. I mean, I was looking forward to playing the whole day, also at work, which was really hard today. So I tried to lift my spirits by thinking about my spare time and also racing, you know, in this game. And it's not possible right now. And I understand that things like this happen, but at least they could communicate a little better and tell us, you know, we think it will still take, I don't know, 4 hours or 5 hours, or you should, you know, wait until tomorrow and then have a look if it's online, and we will also inform you, like something like this. But yeah, let's get back to the more positive thing, this race here and the graphics, which I really enjoy. It's getting darker now. Dawn is already setting in, and look at these nice colors in the sky. Looks very realistic in my opinion. And I've been able to advance quite far by now actually. 6th position. So here I cut some scenes of this pit stop because in the game it takes quite long actually until the car arrives here. Now it's become even darker. Still not really dark though. You can still see some yellow and orange light. And yeah, these two in front, these two people in front of me, I was just going to say are going to have a really interesting race until the end of this video, but it's not been those two. But it's the one ahead and one more. I think the German, Sepp, or does it say Sebi? To make the screen a little bigger for me. Yeah, looks like Sebi. Which is the abbreviation for Sebastian in German. I mean, it might be something different also, but I think it's what I said. Yeah. And now the cars really look amazing in the dark with the lights they have on and the artificial track lights, of course. Let me know if you enjoy it as much as I do in the comments. And also give a like if you like this. Might not be the best comment of mine, but I think it's still good. And it's also good, in my opinion, not to say or not, you know, talking at every moment of this video. So you can just focus on the nice video. Also have your own thoughts and maybe listen to some music. That's something I enjoy every once in a while. And when I first started watching videos of Gran Turismo Sport in 2019, I sometimes just would put a video of PG Motorsport on my screen and start some music and just, you know, enjoy both together. Yeah, I kind of missed a braking point or something here. I think they are giving me a penalty. Yeah, here it is. And the penalties here on this track, at least as they are at the moment or have been, when I raced this video, when I did this race, they cost you quite a lot of time actually, because it's on one of the fast sections, and there's still more of a fast section to come up to follow. Yeah, look at me in this camera, how I'm fighting to fight this or drive this car through the track. About 2.5 more laps to go. Once again, through the bus stop, right now entering it. Another one went off track and again in position. I'm trying really hard to keep up, to, you know, catch up to the car ahead. But it's kind of difficult. Also, I don't know how much fuel saving he's doing, or if he's doing at all. Or she, I don't know. But if it's Sebi, I think it's very likely that it's a guy. Now this section in the night, you've seen it in the, you know, in daytime at the beginning of the video. So yeah, so the French guy and the German Sebi are really having a tough fight until the end of the race. I even don't remember if the French or the German was able to finish first. I mean, after the Spaniard that is still in position 1, and he's actually, or she, kind of far away, kind of leading a good amount of space in front of everybody else. Not too much though, but I think it was like 20 seconds or something. We'll see in the end credits of the race. The end results, rather. So, time for the last lap. Let's also see if I manage to catch up to them. So the gap is now, I can barely see it, you can see it better, but like 1.2 seconds, almost 1.3, yeah, exactly. So it's actually getting a little bigger, the gap. I hope it will become smaller, but there's not much time and space left. Once again through the bus stop chicane, or chicanes rather, since there are two, one entry and one exit. Yeah, I'm flashing the lights here to tell them, hey, let me catch up, or something. So it was something along those lines. I don't quite remember now. So yeah, the first one, the Spaniard, was 16.653 seconds ahead of the second, the French, who, as we can now see, managed to stay or get back, I don't quite remember, ahead of the German Sebi and me in 4th position. And yeah, just still was able to improve by 8 positions. Okay, so while you enjoy the last clips of this race, I encourage you to give a like, a comment and subscription, and maybe sharing the video. I hope you liked it, and I hope I can see you next time. Yeah, maybe you have something interesting to say. I would be quite happy about it. So, well, see you guys next time. Bye.